Yo guys, welcome back to another video. It's Gordon here, and I'm doing a Bidston Club results and fixtures. So let's get into this. Law-abiding versus Elsinkham.
Okay, so Law-abiding versus Elsinkham. Law-abiding is my team, and we won 25-14. That is the game you can watch on Gordon's channel, which is recorded on Monday night and was put up Monday night. To be honest with you, I wasn't expecting it to be that scoreline. I think that game, because we're both in the top four in the league, so I thought it'd be close. I was worried we weren't going to win the game. I was quite concerned, and if we did win it, I thought it might be by a couple of goals of that. So the fact we won by 11 goals is impressive. I don't know whether it was because we were on top form or maybe it didn't turn up on the day, but I wasn't really expecting it. I think the scoreline didn't do them justice in the way that they had a lot of chances. He hit the post quite a few times. I actually went in goal for the entire game because I was ill all on Monday. I was in bed for half the day, but I still got up and played, so I decided I was going to stay in goal for the entire game, which turned out to be a blessing in disguise in the end because I ended up having a really good game. My best game I've had in goal, I think, ever, which definitely helped, I think, for the day. But we just played brilliant, and you'll see for yourself if you watch the video, we were really impressive. It's the best game we played all season. It's certainly sent out a statement, because obviously if you've seen in the previous video on Sunday, we did the video about the 50 people who voted on who they think is the person you think will win the Bidston Cup. And obviously we only got 11 of the votes, whereas Teletubbies and the Wizard of Oz got 18 and 20 votes respectively. I think some people might change their mind after seeing that game. It's a convincing win. It makes us 4 wins out of 4. Happy days, 12 points. I can't really complain. I'm made up.
Okay, moving on to number 2, Lasso Solid Crew versus Milan.
Okay, so Lasso Solid Crew won 24-15. I apologise for my snot nose, by the way. Got a bit of a cold. That wasn't relevant. But anyway, so Lasso Solid Crew won 24-15. Which again, I wasn't expecting that. The same as my game. Like my game, we thought that would have only been a couple of goals in it. Because Milan recently changed one of their players. And the player they brought in, they acclaimed to be the best player now. Obviously, I haven't seen him myself. But we thought that the game between them and Lasso Solid Crew would have been 1 or 2 goals in it. I mean, some people even thought they beat Lasso Solid Crew. So against the fact that Lasso Solid Crew won by 9 goals, again, obviously I didn't see it. So it could have been Lasso Solid Crew played better than we expected on the day, or Milan played worse. But again, another really good, impressive victory. Lasso Solid Crew, it's a shame because I mean, they've played 3, they've won 2 of them in quite good fashion, and the only game they lost is to the Wizard of Oz. But because they lost by so many goals, they aren't realistically a title contender now, because we know that a team is that much better than them. I mean, it's interesting to see how that compares the Wizard of Oz to my team and Ali's team. But I believe that our teams are better than the So Solid Crew. Obviously, we haven't played them yet, so we don't know for definite. But I think we are better. I think I can say that quite comfortably. Obviously, they may disagree, but that's what the games will be for. If you don't have confidence in your team, then what's the point? I believe that they're a fourth to fifth place team. I think they're So Solid Crew, but they're going good at the moment, and they're keeping themselves up there, and that's the important thing. So yeah.
Okay, number 3, the Wizard of Oz versus PK Blues.
Okay, so this one was a last minute game. Lords of the Ings pulled out of the game on Monday. The reasons why I'm not too sure on. I don't exactly know what their status is for the rest of the season as of yet. I'm hoping they're going to be continuing, but that's not fully confirmed. I should know more tomorrow. I'm hoping they do, because I don't want to have to, because that'll bring this season to a close slightly earlier, because all the games will get forfeited, which will mean last week's. And I want it to go on for as long as I can, to be honest with you, because I'm really enjoying it, and I think everyone else is as well. But I guess we'll see. So the game ended up being the Wizard of Ozil versus Peekaboo, because Peekaboo filled in last minute. It was 49-11 to the Wizard of Ozil, which kind of reflects a little bit on my team and my team and the Wizard of Ozil, because we played Peekaboo last week and beat them 41-11, so we conceded the same amount of goals as the Wizard of Ozil, and we only scored 8 goals less. I mean, if you're looking at it that way, it looks like they are better than us, but we're close. The Wizard of Ozil, the season they won it, they weren't used to playing against anyone who was close to them. They were used to being comfortable all match. So maybe against a team who's going to give them a real battle and give them a go, maybe it'll show cracks that we haven't seen yet, and that's what I'm hoping, because going into the games, they are the favourites by a little bit, and I'm hoping that come up against someone who can compete with them will show some weak points. But yeah, Wizard of Ozil apparently were good again. Peekaboo did well to get 11 goals and to keep going for as long as he did. But it was an impressive victory for them. Again, that puts the Wizard of Ozil 4 wins out of 4. That puts my team, Ali's team, and the Wizard of Ozil on 4 games, 4 wins, 12 points. And that puts us playing sailing towards it. So I think the league's really starting to take shape now, and who's going to be battling for what. So I think battling for the league title will be my team, the Wizard of Ozil, and my brother's team, Balotelli Tubbies, because we've all played 4 games. All 3 of us have won all of our games in convincing fashion, and we look red hot. And everyone who's come up against us has said about how impressive we are, and everyone's divided on the 3 of us who do you think will win the league. So I think it picks itself that it's between us 3. Who will win it, we'll find out at the end of the season, which is exciting. I think it'll be a battle for 4th place between 2 teams. I think it'll be between La So Solid Crew and El Cinco. I think because La So Solid Crew have won 2 and lost 1, but they lost to one of the big 3. And El Cinco have won 2 in extremely convincing fashion, and I've lost 2, but I've lost both them against my team and Ali's team. I didn't lose by much, so I think them 2 will be battling for 4th. And I think it'll be a battle for 6th place between Madeline Milan, Cornetto, and Peekaboo. And I think it'll be a battle not to finish last. Don't mean to be offensive, but I'm basing on what's happened so far this season between Czechoslovakia and Lords of the Ings. So I think they're the battles. Obviously, I could be wrong. Things could change over the coming weeks. It's only 6 weeks into it. I think we had 6 weeks. There's still 9 weeks left, so we're not even halfway yet. But I think the way things go at the moment, we're starting to get an idea, and that seems to be the direction we're going in. But it's exciting. So yeah.
Before we move on to the fixtures, comment down below if you enjoy the Bidston Cup.
Oh, okay. And also, who you think will finish higher, my team or Ali's team? And if I was you, especially now, I'd be voting for my team.
Okay. So now the fixtures.
Okay, so next week's games, let's see if we can remember these, is El Cinco versus the Wizard of Ozil, which should be another good game. El Cinco is a team that I just beat, but again, we're a good team. We're a very good team, one of the highest in the league, who had a bit of a struggle, I think, on Monday. I think they'll play better this Monday coming up. They're playing Wizard of Ozil, who've won 4 out of 4 on hot form. I mean, you'd think they're going to slight favourites, but I think that can still go either way. I still think it's one of them games, and that'll actually be the game being recorded because of the fact that my team or Ali's team aren't playing for the first week. So it will be a different game recorded. It will be that game recorded for you all to watch. The other game is Cornetto versus Lords of the Ings. Again, that isn't a guarantee at the moment. It all depends on whether Lords of the Ings are carrying on. That's something I'm going to find out. But that'll be a good. I think that'll be a good game. I think because Cornetto haven't got off to an amazing start. They haven't played awful, but they haven't got off to the best start. And Lords of the Ings haven't got off to a great start. You think Cornetto will be favourites going into it, but it's one of them games. You never know. But I would expect Cornetto to win. But we'll see. And Czechoslovakia versus La So Solid Crew. I think that'll be real. If you're looking at it from previous games, you'd think it'd be another win for La So Solid Crew, which put them in 2 wins in 2 weeks, which would put them on good form. But then again, anything can happen, and Czechoslovakia, we wanted to cause an upset. But I guess we'll see. So the league's really starting to take shape now. I think at the moment it's first Wizard of Ozil, second Balotelli Teletubbies, which Ali's team, and third my team, and that's purely on goal difference. But we've all played 4, won 4, and we're all on 12 points. Fourth and fifth is El Cinco and the So Solid crew. I think El Cinco are only higher on goal difference. And then I think it's sixth Cornetto, seventh Madeleine Milan, eighth Peekaboo. Again, that's only on goal difference. They've all won 1 game each. And then it's ninth Czechoslovakia and 10th Lords of the Ings. Again, neither of them have won a game, and I think that's only on goal difference. So it's kind of like what the battles have said, and I think that's more or less how it's going to stay now for most of the season, I think. But yes, they were the results. They're next week's games. That's the way things are, and I'm hoping you're all enjoying it.
Right, so I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Hit that like button. Remember to do those comment down below.
I'm going back to my hut.
Okay. So basically, can we hit 10 likes like we always try and hit? And basically, yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed. Comment who will win the Bidston Cup, who will finish higher, Mike or Ali's team, or if you're enjoying the Bidston Cup. Goodbye.